Hey guys, this video I will be giving you 7 signs that your baby loves you. So the first sign is that your baby stares into your eyes. Your baby, or actually all babies, when they are growing up and just, learning and developing, they love to look at faces the most. They love to scrutinize them and memorize them, and if they're around you the most, obviously they will remember your face the most, and they would love to see it and just stare at it. It's like an amazing thing to them. And that's one of the ways that they love you, and you know that they love you is because they just can stare at you all the time. The second thing is that they recognize your smell. So if you were to give a baby like a smell, like a cookie to smell, or your t-shirt, or or your hair, like you put your hand in your baby's face to smell, they would always prefer the smell of you. I know this sounds weird, but they're just used to, being around you and smelling you, that they will always prefer your smell. Even if you just came back from the gym and you're sweaty, they will always prefer your smell to anything else. The third way to tell that your baby loves you is that they smile at you. Now, I know that babies can smile at anybody, but they will always smile at you the most, and the smile that they give you should always be the biggest smile. And that's because they recognize you, and they know that you're their parent, and they love you, and that's how they show you that they love you. Because they can't do much else, right? They can't hug you or anything like that. They don't know that. So they just smile at you, and that's reassurance that your baby loves you. The fourth thing is that they talk to you. Now, babies, when they're learning to talk and figuring out that they have a voice, they don't obviously say actual words, they just talk in baby language, but they will talk to you, and they could talk to you for hours on end. At least I find my baby just always wants to talk to me. So that's how they engage with you. So use that time to talk back, even though if you want to use baby language or actual language and you know that they don't understand you, it doesn't matter. They still know that and recognize that you're talking back to them, and they appreciate that. And that's how pretty much you're saying that you love them back. The fifth thing is that they always want to be around you. So compared to like everybody else, they will want you the most. So either they'll be happy, even if, like whether they're crying and then you take them and they're happy, or even if they're just sitting with someone in the room and they're happy, but if you leave the room, then they will notice that, and you'll right away see their head turn, kind of, wondering where you went, and they might even get a distressed look on their face. My baby, when I leave the room, right away turns his head, and he kind of gets like this really like confused sort of face, like, why did she leave? So that's just because if they love you and they recognize your presence, and when you're gone, they are confused why you're not there. The sixth thing is that they share your interests. So if you are to be, looking through a book, they will scrutinize that book with you. They will do whatever you're doing because it's almost like copying you, because they just share your interests. If you are, I don't know, shopping in the store and staring at a dress, they'll stare at that dress with you. And that's just another way that they show you that they love you. And the last way is that they kind of use you as a shield. So what I mean by this is, for instance, if you're holding them and someone that they have never seen before, says hello to them, they might dig their face in your chest or something because they're shy and they're hiding in you. And you're sort of like their protective figure. This is like, I think there's a term for it. I think it's called stranger anxiety. And every baby goes through it, and it's just a phase where they are shy, and they will just always turn to you when they see a new face, because they know that you're there and you're going to protect them, and they're not really sure who it is, and they're just, like I said, they're just being shy. So but that's just a sign, like when they do that, that when they dig their, they use it as a shield, that they trust you and that they love you because they know that you're there to protect them. So those are just the 7 signs that your baby loves you. I hope you found this video enjoyable, and I hope, puts a smile on your face, because you know that your baby does all those things, or some of those things. Just depends on your baby's age and all that, but and that's just reassurance that your baby loves you, and so even though they might cry all the time, and it can be really annoying sometimes, at least know that they love you, and that should just warm up your heart. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if so, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe below. Bye!